The latest news, updates, and more from the world of health and medicine. This is Medical Minutes with Wish TV's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis.
From Wish TV, I'm medical reporter Dr. Mary Gillis, and this is Medical Minutes on the All Indiana Podcast Network. On this episode, we're talking about embracing winter as a way to have adventures while also staying fit. So before we begin this week's episode, I want to ask you guys if you did the activity that I spoke about last week. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to ask you to go back to our first episode and take a listen and let me know how it goes, all right? But today, this week, we're going to be talking about winter. So we have to face it, winter's here, it's not going anywhere. However, we can't neglect our health during the season. So this year, I made a commitment to myself and I said, Mary, instead of swapping exercise for a good book and a cup of tea, cuddled up, of course, I'm going to do everything I can to enjoy winter because health and fitness is a year-round commitment, not just when it's warm and the sun is shining, unfortunately. And I asked myself, how can I look at this time as an opportunity to be adventurous, try new activities that will keep me in shape, but don't really feel like exercise? But I needed some help. So I spoke with Dr. Libby Richards from Purdue University. She's a physical activity expert. She's always so wonderful to talk to. So she gave me some advice. So if you're determined, like I am, to make the most of this winter and are up for the challenge, you're going to want to listen up. First thing she says is simply start walking. There's no special equipment involved. You don't have to train for it. And you don't even have to walk fast or far. Any exercise has its health benefits. Your improved mood, blood pressure, better immune system. So shoot for 20 minutes a day, she says. Also, the winter offers different terrain. This translates into more calorie burn. And we burn more calories just by being in the cold. It increases what's called our metabolic rate because our body is just trying to keep warm. That effort translates into calories. So going back to terrain, when we walk on snow or when we walk on a trail, this changes our stride, our gait. So just by doing that, we're activating different muscles. This increases the strength of those muscles and additionally adds to more calorie burn. You don't even have to exert yourself more than you would be on a flat surface. And putting on those boots and a heavy coat, that adds some weight, even more calorie burn. So let's step away from walking for a second. We are so lucky here to have local and state parks in Indiana that have artificial snow. So what can we do with snow? Because we're not sure what's going to happen this winter. We could have a little bit of snow. We could have a lot of snow. We are just not sure yet. You can head to a park, and there are opportunities to rent snowshoes, rent cross-country skis, rent snow tubes. And these are all activities that I never thought of, but thanks to Dr. Richards, she said these are activities that you would not even think that were exercise. Hey, but let's say you're walking on that snow in those snowshoes. Again, it's the change your stride, it's the change in gait, it's all that winter coat, it's those heavy, snowshoe kind of things. These all translate into different or more calorie burn. Same thing with snow tubing. Gosh. All right, you go down that mountain. Then you got to lug that snow tube back up. But then the reward is you get to go down again. So there you go. Start with walking. 20 minutes a day has its health benefits. Add those winter boots, add that winter hat, add that winter coat, get on some snow or a different terrain, just not on a flat surface. This translates into more calorie burn just by wearing those extra layers and being on that different surface, whether it's a trail or, like I said, it's snow. Get out to the state and local parks. Rent some snowshoes, rent some cross-country skis, go snow tubing. I'm certainly going to give it a shot and, hope to see you guys out there. All right, let me know how it goes. This has been Medical Minutes from Wish TV. I'm medical reporter Dr. Mary Gillis. Be sure to follow and subscribe to this podcast and check out new updates every week. You can also learn more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook.
Learn more and get more with Wish TV. Online at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Be sure to check out more great podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.